Exeter were the winners of this season's Anglo-Welsh Cup Credit, PA. The Anglo-Welsh Cup will be replaced next season by a 12-team competition involving solely Premiership sides. The new competition, known as the Premiership Rugby Cup, will give out a total of over £500,000 in prize money, with financial incentives riding on every game. England's top-tier clubs will be split into 3 groups of 4 teams as the inclusion of Welsh regional sides ends after almost 13 years. All 4 Welsh regions had featured in a 16-team Anglo-Welsh format since the 2005-06 campaign, but have struggled over the past 2 seasons with squads stretched during international windows. Each of them finished bottom of their respective pools in 2017-18. This split comes as Pro Rugby Wales moved to establish an under-23 regional competition, with Premiership Rugby preferring flexibility to rigid age restrictions. The Anglo-Welsh Cup was used to develop young players' credit. Getty Images. Although the Anglo-Welsh Cup was primarily used to develop younger players, it has also proven helpful to Premiership clubs for a variety of other reasons, providing more experienced players with meaningful game time following long-term injury, for instance. Premiership Rugby Chief Executive Mark McCafferty explained he felt that keeping a third competition was hugely important for English rugby. The Cup competition bridges the gap for young players from A-League and under-18 rugby before they make the step into the Premiership or European matches and onto the Test match arena. McCafferty said, "It is a development competition with the average age of 24, for the next generation of Owen Farrells and Maro Itohes. The Anglo-Welsh Cup has acted as a finishing school for these young players, and the Premiership Rugby Cup competition will do the same." This season's Anglo-Welsh Cup witnessed the emergence of 21-year-old fly half Joe Simmons, who starred for eventual winners Exeter Chiefs and forced his way past Gareth Steenson into Rob Baxter's first team. The Anglo-Welsh Cup witnessed the emergence of Exeter's Joe Simmons Credit, P, and Newcastle Falcons back rower Gary Graham and Jack Willis of Wasps also appeared in the competition while establishing themselves as 2 of the Premiership's most exciting prospects and pressing for England honours. Many clubs have also taken the chance to develop coaches. At Bath, Performance Director Stuart Hooper and Academy Manager Andy Rock ran the team for this season's Anglo-Welsh Cup matches rather than Director of Rugby Todd Blackadder. "It is a different level of pressure for players as they move up the development path, and it's the same with the coaches." McCafferty added, "If you take the reins, you are directly responsible for the win or loss. The competition definitely fulfills a very important purpose. We've had a lot of players and coaches come through that route and experience success. That's why we've kept it firmly in our plans." Premiership Rugby Cup. How will it work? As previously, the Premiership Rugby Cup will be held during breaks from league action over 6 international weekends around the autumn tests in the 6 nations. Each team will play 4 pool games before the semi-finals and final are contested, with one of the second 2 rounds of group games dedicated to local derbies. The pool draw will be made in July. The Anglo-Welsh Cup, which itself replaced the long-standing knockout trophy contested by clubs from across the RFU leagues, last held a title sponsor, insurance company LV Equals, in 2015. Premiership Rugby will now explore options in this field, buoyed by a total BT Sport television audience of 1.3 million this season. McCafferty also confirmed that the Premiership A-League will continue despite administrative issues this season. Whereas Bristol competed while in the Championship, London Irish are to drop out following their relegation to leave a streamlined competition involving teams from 12 top-flight clubs.